Bonjour, l'île Maurice. Oh, sorry, I'm now doing this in English. So, good morning, good afternoon, good morning from whichever part of the world you're from. This is Kavita Ramchand from Life Success Coaching in Mauritius. So, we are now on chapter 8 of the book You Were Born Rich. I've been reading this book to you since quite some time now. We have two more chapters to go. And I read the book to you on Tuesdays and Thursdays for like 10 minutes. I hope you're getting value from it because this knowledge can actually transform people's lives. It goes against logic, but it actually makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we are on chapter 8, and let me continue. If you're watching me, say hi. It would be nice to hear from you. Okay, so Vince Lombardi, former football coach of the outstanding Green Bay Packers football team, described the razor's edge concept in football very well when he said, most games are won or lost in the last 2 minutes of the first and second half. But what Lombardi is best remembered for with respect to football's razor's edge is the second effort concept, which he introduced for the edification of his players. In a nutshell, the second effort concept simply meant that when a player was initially stopped by the opposing team, he would always surge forward a second time with the added thrust of a second effort. This is something that is very simple, and yet we mostly miss out on that, you know, that second effort. And it's like something is coming to stop you to do what you want. Do you allow it? Do you give up? Do you let it stop you? I know for a fact if I don't like the results I'm getting, I don't allow myself to even accept those results because I know that I can create new results. You have been blessed with such a wonderful gift called your mind. And your mind can help you manifest the results you want. But the first thing you have to do is not accept results you don't like. If somebody tells me something that doesn't make any logical sense or that I don't want, I always say, I don't want that. And then I have to go and think, what do I want? Because when you don't want something, by default, you want something else. You want better. And if you want better, you can create better because you are a co creator. Every one of us is a co creator. We've been blessed with creative faculties. Most of us are not even aware of our creative faculties. But if you learn about them and you put them into practice, you start exercising them, they are like your mental muscles, you know. You've been blessed with higher intellectual faculties that no other species on life has because we as human beings are the highest form of creation. We can create, we can co create. Isn't that great to know that if suppose today your life is not going the way you want it to go, you can create a new life? Yes, you can. All of us can. But until we don't believe it, it's not going to happen. And it's very simple actually. Life is very simple. The only thing is we have been taught to complicate matters. And a lot of us are stuck in more, more things, you know. Actually, sorry, the simplest thing is less. Less is more. Let's put it that way. And you just need to calm yourself down and re engineer your own mind to get you results that you want. That's how simple it is. It's very simple, but I won't tell you it's easy because I remember going through the process and it was like not so easy to actually implement. If children get it fast because their mind is still very open, but the older we get, the tougher it gets. And that's why I'm on a mission to bring this education to the world because somehow this education has been grossly misinterpreted. Okay, so now just consider the tremendous difference you could create in your own life if you were to adopt a similar mental attitude. For example, if you are a person who is working in sales and currently selling only 3 units a week, what would the consequences be for you if you were to decide to make an one additional sale per week through a conscientious application of the second effort concept? Well, on a weekly basis, it might not appear to be a major breakthrough. However, viewed over the time frame of an entire career, it would actually amount to well over 2,000 extra sales. Moreover, from a monetary standpoint, it would mean you would actually receive an extra 10 years income over the span of a 40-year career. That's how simple it is. Just one more sale, you know? Yes, that one sale would be the razor's edge difference, which could catapult you into the big leagues in your chosen career. This just go that one extra mile. Just go a little more than what you can. Push yourself, but you have to have something that you really want, and that's will help you to push yourself. So we can all do it. There's no such thing that, oh, I can, oh, I don't want, oh, I cannot, or something like that. No, we can. We just have to make the decision. Everything in your life changes the day you make a decision to change it. Without a decision, nothing actually changes. So you want to understand that you can make those decisions. Now let's take the story of Milt Campbell's triumph. Bob Proctor, in fact, a lot of time he mentions about Milt Campbell when he used to do his seminars. So one individual who discovered the razor's edge difference for himself in his own life is Milton Campbell. You see, Milt went on to the Olympic Games in 1952 to compete in the decathlon event. He performed with distinction, finishing in second place in the world, and as a result, brought home an Olympic silver medal. However, Milt's ambition has always been to win the Olympic gold medal. Therefore, when he returned home, he gave it that old second effort and he started his training program all over again. For the next 4 years, Milt Campbell dedicated himself single mindedly to a training schedule which would culminate with the winning the Olympic gold medal for his country at the 1956 Olympic Games. Now, you have to be ready to do a lot of sacrifice. That was 4 years ahead. He could have easily said, I'm done. I got the silver medal. That's also good enough. We only talk ourselves into what we want to achieve. But that's not what he wanted. You can reject the results you're getting for better results at any point of time. So, in the aftermath of that spectacular achievement, I had the pleasure of speaking with Milt on numerous occasions. He often confided to me that many of the athletes against whom he competed in high school were far superior to him at that time. But at some point, they had made the decision to abandon a sports career, and the razor's edge difference for Milt was that he kept training. The result, the day they pinned the gold medal on Milt, he was recognized as the best athlete, in the whole world. Isn't that great to know? Isn't that great to know that just by pushing yourself a second time, you can achieve greatness? Everybody can do that. But we have to understand life. We have to understand that life is going to test us. There will be tests and trials to see if we are really determined to do what we say we are going to do. And the only difference will be in your decision to give up or to persevere. And it's very easy to give up. It's the easiest thing to give up. But if you persevere, success is yours. And it should be because you made the decision to go further. The universe helps those who helps themselves. So don't blame anybody. Like I heard this from someone yesterday who said, it's not your boss, it's not your mother, it's not your father, it's nothing, it's nobody. It's the lesson that life is trying to send to you through these people. What is the lesson life is trying to send to you? That's what we need to understand. And 95% of the world's population is not understanding that today. And because of that, we are not able to pass it down to our future generations. And children today are really lost, you know. We have an obligation to educate ourselves so that we can pass on the right education to the children. There. Thank you for being here. I've gone overboard and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye bye.